and toothpaste. What do those even have in common? Some of you are going to watch this video because you want to know what I might actually be talking about in this video today. Shattered plates and toothpaste. When someone hurts you deeply, how do you continue on with the relationship? How do you rebuild the relationship? And can you? Recently, I was talking with a friend, and we were recounting different things that had happened in our lives. And she said, some things are forgivable. All things are forgivable, but not all things are fixable. And that really struck with me. All things are forgivable. I am a certified forgiveness coach. I believe deeply in the benefits of forgiving, both offering forgiveness and asking for forgiveness. No one goes through life without hurting someone else. It will always happen, whether intentionally or unintentionally, because we are human. Hey, Sean, I'm glad you've joined in today. So forgiveness is an intrinsic thing in life that we must have hold of. When we don't offer forgiveness to someone who has hurt us, it is like we go through life carrying bricks on our shoulders. It weighs us down. It has been said that not forgiving people is like drinking poison and expecting it to hurt somebody else. It's only going to hurt you. It is why it is so important to offer forgiveness, whether somebody asks for it or not. And it is important to go and ask for forgiveness when you have hurt someone. Forgiveness is always necessary. Always necessary. But that doesn't mean that things and relationships will always be fixable. Forgiveness is not reconciliation. Oh, thanks, Sean. I appreciate that. Come back and watch the rest later because we got to talk. So forgiveness, when you offer it, it becomes a weight that's lifting from your shoulders. When you ask for it, it is cleansing. But it doesn't mean the relationship is going to be restored. It doesn't mean that you will ever want reconciliation with the person who hurt you. And it doesn't mean that the person you hurt will ever want reconciliation with you. Always forgivable, but not always fixable. When a relationship is shattered by the unkind words or deeds of someone, it is as if you are taking a plate and shattering it on the ground, shattering it, and then handing yourself or someone else a broom, picking up the pieces and handing it back with a bottle of Gorilla Glue and saying, now fix it. It can't be fixed. You're never going to put that shattered plate back together again. It will never be the same. Even if you sat there and meticulously put every single shattered shard of glass back together, it will have cracks. It will not be the same. It can't be. And it's the same thing with toothpaste. We did this experiment when I was a teenager in youth group. They gave us all a plate and a tube of toothpaste, and they had us completely empty that tube of toothpaste onto the plate. We laughed and giggled the whole time we did it. We were like 13, and we put all that toothpaste on our plates. Then they came around, made sure we had all the toothpaste squeezed out of the tube or squeezed out of the tube, whatever that word is. And the next challenge was for us to get it all back into the tube. You can't do it. You could scrape it up and put it in a new pot, put it maybe in a flat pot with a cover, but you're not getting it back in the tube. And the whole thing was, once you say something, it's out there. You're not putting it back in. There is some scientific thing of how long your words actually last on the sound waves, and it's an incredible amount of time. Once you say it, once you shatter it, like that plate, like that tube of toothpaste that you've emptied out, you can't take it back. You have shattered the plate. You have emptied the words out. You can't take them back. You can't unhear them. You can't unexperience them. Whether you are the person who was hurt or you are the person who hurt someone else, it can't be the same. And sometimes that shattering is so intense that the reconciliation never happens. That is Why my motto, my trademarked phrase is life is short, choose wisely. It's in the corner of the video somewhere. I don't know which way to point. There we go. It's in the corner of the video. Life is short, choose wisely. Before you speak, think. Before you act, think. Wise choices means not hurting people. It means thinking about what you're saying. It means making sure that it is kindness and gratitude and joy that is emanating from you, no matter what mood you're in. Because you can't unshatter the plate and you can't unempty the tube of toothpaste. Now, it is possible to take that plate, all those pieces, to a glass maker. And if it was glass, I don't know what they do for other molds, but let's just pretend it was glass. You could take it to a glass maker and they could create something brand new and more beautiful out of it. You can take that toothpaste. You can put it in something with a different lid, maybe still usable. You're not putting it back in the same form. And to recreate it is going to take work on all parts. If there is one party that doesn't want to put the effort in, it can never be rebuilt. Once you burn down a bridge, you have to recreate it if you want the bridge back. And it can take years, decades. Sometimes the grievance is so deep that the bridge can never be rebuilt, that the plate can never be redone. So think before you act. Think before you speak. Life is short, choose wisely. It's a message my brother gave me in a dream after he died. Life is short, little sister, choose wisely. I'm not perfect. I have hurt people. I have hurt people that I never wanted to hurt. And some of those relationships are still not fixed. Always forgivable, but not always fixable. Think before you speak. And if you shatter a relationship, or if you're in a relationship that is shattered, make the effort to rebuild and know that it's okay to walk away if it can't be rebuilt, because it takes more than just you to rebuild a relationship. It takes everyone involved. I love you, and I will talk with you soon. Bye.